So this philo is interesting, okay? Because it's how it always. I don't know these Monday philos. I hope you guys know. A lot of times it comes from my schedule. My schedule is me and my mom pray for you guys, and I was praying for you guys. We have our prayer request wall. Honestly, shout out to everybody who has posted on there, but this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't care what you believe, man. I really hope you guys get this because, like, I see what people are praying for. And it made me think of something because yesterday, how I got down to it, honestly, I'm going to tell you that there's two separate parts about this. You know how I got to it? I really wanted to do my prayer yesterday, honestly. I really, really wanted to do the prayers. Like, I was like, you know why? Why did I want to pray so much yesterday? Yesterday, I really, really wanted to pray. I just wanted to. That's why. And then I naturally pulled out the requests. I put them next to me. I get in my mode and I start doing it. But why? Why did I go for praying yesterday? Very, very heavily. It's very, very weird. Why? Can anybody tell me any ideas? Pray for the gangs. No, I'm swole. High COVID cases is humbling. So let me ask you. Why do you guys pray? Some of you who do. And maybe some of you, and some of you sent in requests, and this isn't everybody, that, and I hope you understand that too. It's not like everybody sends in a prayer request because of this. It's not like I only pray because of this. And they go, uncertainty, talk to someone, self-reflection. Yeah, all right. Amen. I need God. I feel you. I feel grateful. Defeat all the giants. Grateful. Amen. Yeah, it is a sense of gratefulness too. You get to reflect on that. Yeah. Someone said it, answers. Someone to talk to. And that's what I was on yesterday. I needed some answers. I just wanted some answers. That's all I was looking for. Isn't that ironic? Josh answers. Looking for answers. But no, I was. And it was funny because I was like, God, give me some answers here. I was like, give me some wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's what I was asking for, as always. But like, I was like, come on. Like, make it this. And then, of course, naturally, I go and, I open up the prayer request. I'm praying, then I start going. And then this is what I just started praying for you guys. And I'm going through and I just realized, like, that's what some of you guys are looking for. And it's not everybody, and it makes sense. And I was thinking, like, think about what drew somebody here. I'm sitting here, and that's what I drew towards. And then I'm looking, and I'm reading these prayer requests. I'm like, dude, like, God, I'm even saying it to God. I'm like, look at these people here. They want answers too. Like, we're looking for something. And like, the people are seeking and reaching out. It made me feel some type of way. And then I started reading one prayer request about somebody and what they were looking for and what they wanted. Hold on. Rad Pop. Walgreens could be linked to that. And I read their comment, and there's few things. There's beautiful, dude. I'm telling you, every time. That's why the prayer request, man, I'm telling you, I love you guys. I love praying for you guys, and it's just interesting to see how everything works out. But I read one prayer request, and this is what I'm saying. It's like, I do genuinely love you guys. I care about you. I hope you know I'm rooting for you, because this is where it got weird for me, because like I saw one prayer request, and what this guy was asking for, and I was praying for him, and then it reminded me of one of you. It reminded me of somebody in my damn comment section. I was like, God, this is the weirdest thing ever. And I just start praying for some random name in a random avatar I see on my videos, because I felt the same. I was like, pray for that dude too. I see him on the chat, and I'm like, I'm rooting for him. And it made me just realize, I was like, dude, some of you guys are really hungry. And I liked it. And because it's the same thing where I'm like, dude, like, some of you are think about all of us, random people in America, all over the world. You guys are just living your life, and how you've interacted with this stream, what it's led to, the fact, like, you even got good vibes towards me. Like, you're rooting for me. It's like, I'm the same thing. I hope you know I'm rooting for you. Like, you guys don't see it. You won't hear it, but I'm like, literally, like, I see people. I'm like, dude, like, they're rooting for me, but like I'm rooting for you guys too. Like we're all like, we do have a collective idea, a collective goal. We are all aiming and aspiring for something. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I was like, dude, it's crazy. And some of you are really hungry. So it was funny because I was looking for answers, but then in a way I found my answer. It was weird because this is what it really came down to. This was my conclusion, even in praying, and this is with God, and it was very, very simple. It was so simple, where I just said, God, like, you know, honestly, my answer, my prayer request, even when I said, is just, dude, feed us who are truly hungry and give us to drink who are truly thirsty. That's it. That's what I started that's what I came down to. Oh, yes, if it pleases the Lord. But that's what I started realizing, because there's some people we request certain, that's what I'm saying. The question I'm saying and what I was praying for, in a sense, was those who are truly hungry. Do you guys understand the difference? That's what I was trying to say even today. Like, it's easy to quit. Like, truly hungry is the people, those are the people I'm rooting for. It's like, I've seen you guys every single day. I've seen you. I don't know what your life is like. I'm sure you've had ups and downs. Like, why have some of you not had success in this? You see, and that's what happens. Some people don't get success and they quit and they back out right away. But like, were they truly hungry? Like, were they truly thirsty? Like, honestly, you know how hungry and thirsty I am? I put down everything and I sit there and I'm praying to my invisible friend, and then praying about my friends on the internet I never see. But I'm hungry. You know, if my action doesn't show I believe that, I wouldn't have done that. If I wasn't hungry, what would I have done? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. If you weren't hungry, you wouldn't have added to the long term. You would have never made the account. You may have just watched. You may have done this. You would have tried it once and let it go. If you weren't hungry, you would have went to the gym once. You would have still been fat. You weren't really hungry. You weren't thirsty enough. There wasn't, and that's what I was praying for. Because I can't determine why. It's funny because I can't tell you why people fail. I can't. I can tell you why they succeed. I focus on the success. Is you stick to it, you'll do it. Most people, are you hungry enough for it? But then again, that could sound, very, very different. And then, in the sense, it could sound like, oh, you have to be hungry. I don't view it like that. There's grace in a way. Yeah, we are going to talk about stamina. That's what it related to. But like I said, it's just feed us who are truly hungry and those who are truly thirsty. That's it. Some of you are looking for answers. You're looking through stuff. And I encourage you to do it, honestly. And like, you are truly hungry. And then let me even tell you this. This was another point I want to make clear for you guys and just be reminded. But it's like, I don't even know how to frame this, honestly. Like, if I'm even going to tell you, because it's like, the answer is, that's what I'm saying, just keep going, keep seeking. But like, we are living through an interesting time. I've noticed the changes, and I see some of you are looking for answers as well. And I just hope like, dude, there is a lot of pain. There is a lot of trauma. There's a lot of sadness. And a lot of us are going through the same stuff. I'm just telling, like, you guys don't get this. I read it, all of you, even the people you would think, the people I would even think like, wow, like I read, I'm like, and that's why I do pray so much for some of you guys. That's why I'm saying I'm rooting for you. But like I hope you guys realize that too. Like, we all deal with this stuff. That's why it's like, yeah, get hungry. You're gonna deal with. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I can't tell you that the past or what's happening. I can't give you that answer. I can't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just telling you, like, you could search for the answer, but keep moving forward. And this was something that relates to it, because I love all of you guys, and I just want you guys to know, like, I'm experiencing that. Everybody is, but it doesn't, like, you could still be on the horse. You know what I'm saying? You could still be positive. You could still aim forward. Does that stuff happen? Yes. Are we discounting it? No. Are we saying it doesn't exist? No. Like, honestly, somebody said, oh, if somebody dies from COVID and people, die from COVID. It's like, what do you think, man? Come on. I have had all this stuff happen. I even told you other people and other reasons. There's a lot of stuff, but it doesn't, I could focus on that and dwell on that. But what is it going to get me? What is it going to change here when we have to? And it's not, I will encourage you guys to keep your peace. That's it. You've seen even my peace fluctuate recently over 2020, regardless of what's happened, good and bad. So keep that in mind. And it's going to affect, I think it is going to affect you guys in very, very different ways. And then I read another request, and somebody, they were talking about they wanted to inspire people. And they said, it sucks because I want to inspire my son. I want to inspire my family. I want to inspire these people. I saw multiple requests of this, multiple. And it was like, I want to inspire my son, but how do I tell someone younger than me? How do I get my son to do this if like I'm working a job and I've been working a job and I haven't accomplished this, I haven't accomplished like that. How do I actually inspire that? Is that, I don't know. I think that's a great question. I think a lot of you deal with it given the amount of requests too, and those are the people looking for answers. Those aren't the people who are shy and still coming to terms with this. That's a tough reality. It is. How do you inspire people when you guys are making a long-term, doing better, trying to get better, but then the people around, they don't see it? Or anybody in that. It's crazy to think about. And that's what I realized. I was like, it is okay, but because that's not inspiration. Like, screw you. Honestly. You think I inspire you because I'm successful? You think I've inspired you? I've made you inspired? Some of you want to do, I want to inspire. I want to do what you do, Josh. I want to inspire. You think you inspired me? You think my fucking car inspires you? No. Inspiration is the fact you inspire people by playing the cards you were dealt and doing what you do to the utmost best ability of what you had. That's what it is. So this guy, I'm praying for this man. He wants to inspire his son. He's older. He's working. He's like, how can I inspire my son? Inspiration isn't what you hand him. It's not an item. It's not something. It's the fact that you knew, hey, this is what I had and this is what I did with it. Because his son has something different than him. All of you guys are different than your parents. All of you got something a little different. The question is, did you take what you had and used it to your ability, the best of your ability? Inspiring people is inspiring people to make the value of their time. That's what inspiration is. Some of you guys are inspired by me because I just made you realize, hey, holy shit, I have all of this time and now I could do something with my time. I have these cards, regardless of these cards I've been dealt, I have time. And now it's inspiring people to value their time. That's how you get inspired. That's why when you get your son to value his time, it's like, hey, son, you have more time than me. I'm doing this but I'm doing the best. At least I don't care if I'm working 70 hours a week. I'm not here complaining. I'm not here crying. I'm not here asking for a handout. I'm not here saying this, not saying that, all of this stuff. I did what I got. If I had more time and I was in your position, that's what I would do. I inspire you to make the most of your time. I inspire you to believe that you can do a lot with it. That's what inspiration is. That's where I think you guys are going to get inspired from, and that's how you're going to inspire people. So it just stuck out to me, all of this. Because it's clear, like you guys, and that's what I'm saying, like some of you guys are going through all of this stuff where it's like, nah, don't even trip on it too heavy. Please don't. You can inspire people. Some of you already are. Play the cards you're dealt. You can't explain what's going to happen. You're not going to know this, but everybody's going through all these different things too. I mean, literally, it's what are you doing with what you got? Are you making the best and the most ability? That's inspiring. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, life sucks, dude. Like, am I not allowed to say that? I know I'm positive. That's why I say I can't get too real with you sometimes. If you're too positive, I don't like even talking negative. I don't even like to say that phrase. Life sucks. Oh, but it's hard. It really, really is. But that's what I'm trying to tell. Like, it's not, what's inspiring is the fact that we all are dealing with that. We are all dealt with a different set of cards. Some of us, it sucks more than others. Some of it's a lot harder. It's what you do with it. And I know it's hard. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's where the inspiration comes from. That's where you shine through. That's where you're going to have even a bigger effect on everybody else. It's what you do with it. And how did you do it? Yeah, it's not going to be fair, but what did you do with that unfair set of cards? So, and then I'll even, that's like the main point. Just, it's crazy. Like, I love you guys so much, and I really, there's another part now too. I'm going to even talk about it in this sense where you never know what's, like, I had a cool request. Actually, I'm going to go from the request to the final point, okay? It's very, very simple. We talk stamina, and that's kind of what I'm talking about here. I'm saying you guys see all of this, and maybe that's where I come in, but it's not. I call it, that's the spirit, not my spirit. It's everything hooking us up. And there's why. I could read you the book, or maybe I'll read it to you tomorrow. I'll make this one simple here. It's the 3 parts. There's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You guys have heard that, right? I've heard that a lot in my life. I don't think I've understood it as much. The Father chose you. Remember I've been telling you guys, some of you are chosen. I agree. You could listen to positive concepts. You have this imagination. You have the ability to see in the future, to see things you're chosen. The Son, that's external. So you're chosen, and then there's external. The stuff outside of you can't control. The Son died on the cross, did all that for you. That's external. That allows you to do what you want. That's if you're following a religious system. Again, some of you, this may sound nutty to you, but if you put this as like a machine and factor it as a system, those are the 3 parts. This is how it all works together theologically to connect. But then now I'm talking about practicality, though. That's what I'm saying. Some of you don't feel like you're chosen. It's weird. You know what I'm talking about. No, even then to this day, some of you don't feel the effect of the cross. Exactly. That's why you'll say it's fake. You won't feel it. Exactly. You will not feel it. Both of those. Then what's the last one? The Spirit. But what is the Spirit? So elect, external, Spirit is internal. Ladies and gentlemen, the Spirit is your stamina. It says it in the Bible. It says the Spirit of God is likened to that of wind. Ironically, wind is the definition of opportunity. It comes and goes. You can't see it. You can't control it. Isn't that funny? You can't control the wind. Nobody in the world can harness and control the wind. It does as it pleases, just like God. You can't see it. You can't control it. It's starting fires and pushing. You can't control the wind. It's just like the Spirit. Well, what a connection. It says it in the Bible. It says literally the Spirit of God is likened to that of the wind. It says that thousands of years ago, written in clean English. That's the idea. But the whole idea of the Spirit is supposed to be an internal. You can't feel the external. You may not know you're chosen. The Spirit is that is the wind. You may not see it. It's not always going to blow. It may not be strong. Sometimes it's weak. Sometimes it's crazy. Sometimes the Spirit comes on you and you're like, whoa. Sometimes you barely feel it. Sometimes you never feel it and you get mad. But that's the whole idea. The part is the Spirit is there to be internal. If you could recognize what I just told you, know you're chosen, you know this stuff, hold into the positivity, hold on to playing with the cards you dealt and knowing where you lie in all of this. Well, that's your stamina. That's your energy. That's why I'm saying some of you guys, take the win. Take the win. I said, that's not funny. I said win. Amen. Take the win. I meant to say wind. But I think it goes hand in hand. But that's going to be the stamina. That's what's pushing you internally. There's more to it. I'm going to read you guys something on it. But this idea of this, again, this concept of external, elect, external, and internal. Elect, chosen, external, outside, internal, in. That's your peace. That is your way. That's your wind inside of you that is going to push you. It's going to keep you. You're not going to see it. Sometimes it'll be stronger than other times. But wait on that wind is what it's saying. Follow that, low key. Yeah, set the sail. Amen. But that's what I'm saying. Some of you have that in there. So some of you may not feel good. I feel it. But maybe this is the Spirit moving right now. That's what I'm saying. It would be like wind. Because you know why it's like wind? Imagine what I just said right now. You can't see my words. It went through damn speakers. A microphone out your speakers. Thousands of people in here. You don't know what's going to happen? Most of you are going to walk away with nothing. Most of you are going to walk away with this not meaning anything. Oh, but a couple people, maybe just one. He just heard it, and out of nowhere, something just clicked for him. He thought of something else, then you thought of this, and then this, and then boom. That's it. That's how the Spirit works. Then who knows what it would be? It's in you can't control it. You know that? You really can't. That's why they say you're born of the Spirit. You know that, right? They say you're born of the Spirit because guess what? You don't have any choice of that, dude. Isn't that funny? Sometimes some people say stuff, you have no choice if you listen to it. And it comes in, it really is the wind. You had no choice of being born in the Spirit more than you had any choice of being a human. You know that? You didn't choose to be born. That's why some of you hate the problems in life. I didn't choose this. You didn't get any decision to be born. You ready for the best part? You put no work in being born. We live our whole life trying to work and do effort and all that, but think about it. You put no effort into the formation of you. You didn't get to choose it. The minute everything was in place, your body parts, they all in the womb, they put themselves together. And then you're here. Same thing happens spiritually. That's why it says you're born of the Spirit. That analogy is very accurate for a reason. Sometimes you can't work for it. Sometimes the wind and words just put it together, and now you're here. So, I encourage you to let the Spirit work, and you never know. And that's something I will tell you too, man. My final reminder, and this is something I realized too. Humble yourself. Because I had to realize something too. You guys got all these stuff going on. I get it. We're not discounting it. And where there's a lot of stuff, I encourage. That's what I'm saying. Be strong. But humble yourself. Because I promise, if you have that faith that it's going to work in your favor, stick to that. Trust me. It's going to be difficult, but trust me. But the point is, something right now may not be happening because of you. It's nothing to do with you. I hope you know that. I had to tell you. Just like what I told you in the beginning of the year, I got in that car accident. And I had to explain it for some of you guys. And this is my only logic. I was like, I couldn't explain it. But whatever's happened, I got hit. Someone hit my favorite car. It was rare. It was going to be this. You tried to run, did all of this stuff. But I just said, maybe I'm the only. That happened because I was the only one that could have probably dealt with that, or at least it led to something. So that's why I'm trying to tell some of you guys are going through something. That's why, life is how it is. You're trying to find the answer, and it's very, very difficult. Yeah, God used you as a tool. That's what I'm saying. It's not happening to you. It's how everything's working. Have faith that it's for a bigger purpose. You're not going to realize it because, if you weren't in your position here, somebody wouldn't have been there, and it would have led to this. So although you're getting the short end of the stick right now, just know it's for something bigger you're going to see it come full circle. And we can't see it now. Not all of us, we're all going through different stuff, but that's why I kind of realized, maybe this isn't about me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not about me. Maybe I'm struggling now. I'm suffering with something. I'm dealing something, but maybe it's so somebody could get something better out of it temporarily, but it's gonna come back to me in a different way. But you're right now being used as a tool. I hope you know that. And it's okay. Some of you don't want to be a tool. You don't have a choice. But just kind of see that, okay? So there's a sense of pride. Yeah, exactly. There's a sense of pride being a pawn in all of it. Exactly. And that's the problem. Because if you're a pawn and you think you're a knight, it's going to be different. You are going to have your opportunity. And it is going to come, but right now, you are the only one uniquely set up to handle this. That's it. That's why. You have to realize that. And if you could realize, that's what I'm saying, keep the armor on, keep the faith, and don't let it get to you too much. Whatever you're dealing with, but at the same time, know that this probably goes beyond you, especially when you can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just probably can't explain it. That's why it's because it's probably a lot bigger than you. So then there you go. So it's all good. So let's just wait on the Lord, wait on the Spirit, keep it positive. In the meantime, that's the translation. If the word God and Lord make you uncomfortable, you could just say positive. That's fine. It all is what you act, though. I don't care the words you say. My words don't matter. What matters is the application. I mean, that's why I'm saying the practicality of all this. You have the Spirit in the wind to keep you going. That's the whole idea. Some of you got on the right track. That's the whole concept in the Bible. It says it's to keep you going. Never does it say turn around. It says you were running the race so well. Why did you quit? You think the Lord wanted you to stop? Some of you are on the right track. Come on. You got to keep going. That's the whole idea of it. So there's going to be problems, successes, setbacks, shortcuts, everything. It's all about keep going. So that's my message for some of you. Keep the stamina. I must remind you. Understand where it comes from, and something, just pay attention for that wind. It's going to hit at different times and all that, and understand that what you're dealing with is going on. It's bigger than you now, so you're going to get something even bigger bigger at the end, and it will make more sense. And if it doesn't, then there's a lot of big things going on then too. So, I love you all. God bless you. Shout out to all the people who pray, all the people seeking, and I hope, let's get fed. Those are really hungry, and those who are really thirsty. But again, the key is really hungry. I hope you know that. There's a difference. Show me your hunger. You see what I'm saying? If you're full, you will turn down honey. You'll turn down a steak. It's just those who are really hungry. There's a difference. It's easy to say when everything's good. No, it's like, are you hungry? No matter what. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. If I have nothing to eat or drink, I'm going to be like, you know what I'm saying? All I can do is wait. That's fine. But I know that's why I'm showing up every day. That's why we're working on this. That's why we're saving. It's, you know what I'm hungry, man. But you could tell it's a different attitude. Some of you are not. I'm going to say some people aren't. You guys aren't starving. No way. You're not thirsty. Yours is like you eat a little bit, you get, maybe you don't like it. You're like, oh, I'm going to try somewhere else. I want something else to eat. Oh, this is too slow. I'm going to write a Yelp review. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You got to be hungry. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between some of you ask, like, dude, there's people sending me full-blown prayer requests in an email. Think about that. That's hunger. What's the logic behind that? They're turning to people. They don't know who to ask. They don't know who to talk to. They've talked to God. You won't hear him. They say, I'm gonna type on they want to type it out. It's like it feels like they're hungry. You wouldn't do it if you weren't hungry. You wouldn't wait in line if you weren't hungry. Oh yeah, they don't feel me. Hungry enough to wait. I don't know. So that's why I love all of you guys. And and that's what I'm saying. Keep being hungry, because that is what is going to get some of you fed. And that's what I prayed for. Those who are truly thirsty, those who are truly hungry, not the people who want food. There's a difference. You get that? Big, big difference. I want food. I'm hungry. I don't care what you want. So there it is. But that is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. You're on mobile. Press hi chat. X out the chat. Second link for the Nightly Watch. This is the main channel. First link for the Scribblers Bootcamp, our real estate course. Follow me on Instagram at the Trading Fraternity.